I'll be back.
Well, everybody, welcome to the weekend session. I am your host, Adrian, never late forward, with my lovely co-host, Glinda the Wall, um, aka Q the Content Guy. Listen, this show is going to be jam-packed. We told you guys last week that we were going to talk about. That's why I put this hoodie on, child, because I don't know. But we're going to talk about some stuff. Viewer discretion is advised. We will try to be as innocent as we can. Grab your Bibles, grab a bag of popcorn and some Hennessy, and let's go in. But it should be a fun. Thank you. I'll get the Hennessy later. But yes, and go in. So it's gonna be a fun show. We're gonna be totally transparent because that's the way y'all like us. So we're gonna be that. We're gonna give y'all what
What
y'all
is your
want.
servant?
Huh?
The one that should look upon a dog, such as I,
Uh-huh.
be strong, and
Mm-hmm.
let us be courage for the sake of our people and for the
Mm-hmm.
sake of our God. And
Ooh.
make sure you do this. Uh,
I'm about to speak in tongue. Isaroko TV. Isaroko TV. Mm. Whew.
we're late to the show.
Powerful word.
You were late. The show was supposed to start at 8 o'clock.
In Cuba makeup again.
Can you tell I got makeup on? Hi, twin. Hey, twin.
Hey, Autumn. Hi, Shelps.
Hey, Shells. Let's get
Shelps.
into some things. Let's get into some things.
Shelps.
Tonight we are I am Escape. He is SWV.
Yes, I am.
Um
The moment they've been waiting for.
the moment they've been waiting for. This is the reunion special. And I'm pretty much here to figure out why y'all been talking shit on stuff online. When y'all was sitting on my show, I put y'all up on my show, and y'all.
Girl, when y'all was like 7 months, we put y'all on show with strollers. Let y'all know what we did. Remember that.
We came out 2 months after y'all.
No, we were out again. Y'all was still in strollers, and we was hitting them. We was already on the road and busy, booked.
But busy.
Booked.
All right, y'all. Well, like Adrian has introduced us, so let's get into some quick news.
Yeah. What's going on in this globe, in this ghetto earth that we live in?
First of all, um,
What's going on with my cousin Jamie?
Jamie look good in this picture.
Jamie look like he just smelled like Black and Mild and some nice cologne.
So it says Jamie Foxx undergoes testing in Atlanta where he remains hospitalized after experiencing a medical emergency.
Oh, China Atlanta.
They are running tests and trying to figure out exactly what happened. Said the person who intimately knowledge of his ongoing health issues. In a message to fans, Corinne, his oldest daughter, wrote, "We wanted to share that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical compilation yesterday. Luckily, due to a quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery." She went on to ask for privacy. A source spoke with People that says he is steadily improving. He was filming a upcoming action comedy for Netflix called Back in Action with Cameron Diaz and Glenn Close. So a whole bunch of celebrities put their a whole bunch of celebrities did their wish wells and everything like that. So as always, speedy recovery, Jamie. Jamie's one of my favorite actors slash singers. And yeah.
And there's other things that people post online too.
What?
Did somebody else posted something on there?
Who else posted something?
Right after the speedy and healthy recovery, Jamie.
Well, you on the show, just say it.
Okay, no, I just want them to read it for those for in the sign language ministry. Thank you.
Why can't you ever be serious? Why can't you be serious? That's why Jamie put you on his first album. So, we hope all is well with Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
We can't be losing no more black people, child.
Child, definitely not Jamie Foxx. Y'all can take Candace Owens, but
You said I'll catch. So who in the NBA if the is the 76ers playing right now? Because they ain't playing CW. You can watch us. You said how we holding up? Child, he gonna be a mess. That's what he on. That's what he on.
ooh,
You.
I'm on my way to Atlanta to fix my marriage. Okay.
He was in the woods. Um,
You slut.
moving over to our good sis. Here's the podcast.
Dang, mama.
Here's the podcast.
We girl podcast.
Monique is suing Paramount over the Parker royalties. Now I can get behind you on this, sis.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Monique sued Paramount and CBS on Wednesday, seeking unpaid royalties for the Parkers. Now, mind you, the producers had already sued and got what they needed for the Parkers. So now it's time for Monique, Countess Vaughn, the white girl, the black boy, Professor Ogilvy, all y'all to get y'all rightfully so. Because every time you turn on the TV, it's the Parkers. The Parkers over here, the Parkers over there. The Parkers doing this, the Parkers over here. You got the Parkers on Netflix. You got the Parkers on BET. You got the Parkers on whatever else. And the Parkers was my show.
Yeah, the Parkers.
So
out in the parking lot, you got the Parkers.
Yes, we can finally acknowledge Countess.
As
Oh, you said they played other. Okay, thank you, CW. Thank you, because y'all know a part of me is from Philly. Yeah, I'm not mad at this. I can get behind this.
a part of both of us has a place in Philly.
I can get behind this. I wonder how much money she'll get.
Listen, she gonna get something. But what made them think that they was just gonna not give them anything?
But do people get maybe because the Parkers is not like the Cosbys? I know the Cosby girls, they were getting like $1 million, up to $3 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Come on, what about the cast of A Different World? Are they getting anything?
I never watched it. I never watched A Different World.
Get off the show and go home.
I never watched A Different. I watched certain scenes, but I wasn't like, that wasn't my age group.
I know it makes sense. Listen, because I gave Aretha Franklin vocal coaching for that song.
I know they had booty on her.
Yes.
Stevie
and Stevie can sing.
You said, did y'all hear Jamie Foxx was being blackballed during the movies and had to fire the entire crew? No, I didn't know that. What's up, fam? Yeah, I didn't watch. Listen, sometimes my black card get taken away. I didn't watch the different world, but I feel like I didn't watch A Different World because I wasn't in my age group.
It came on right after the Cosbys.
I didn't watch the Cosbys. I didn't like the Cosbys.
I did,
and not because of what he was doing. I just wasn't. I didn't connect with the Cosbys. There are. I have episodes that I like of the Cosby. Remember that episode where
not interested. Tell us more about why you didn't like it.
Remember that episode when Vanessa got married? Yeah, got engaged and she had that little ring.
Child, you was there.
I like that episode. Of course, having big fun. Well, let's see. You had donuts in Wilmington. Cliff, you ever had donuts in Wilmington? But I didn't watch the Cosbys. I was like Martin, Living Single,
In Living Color.
I didn't watch Family Matters.
I didn't watch Family Matters either.
Yeah, like I wasn't consistently watching Family Matters. I didn't watch Family Matters until Stefan showed up.
Bye. Goodbye.
What else didn't I watch?
Listen, back in my day, I used to watch Family Ties. I used to watch Give Me a Break. I used to love me some Mama's Family.
Oh, I did watch Mama's Family.
Child, Mama's Family had me gagging all the time. And for those older people
who watch Fun in Baltimore.
For those older people watching the show, sometimes at 11 o'clock before Love Connection came on, we watch MASH.
You said, I think the show has to be syndicated first, then the cast gets royalties. Okay. Well, the Parkers are syndicated.
Yeah, it is.
Black shows, they definitely had ABC. Remember UPN? And the
WB.
What else didn't I watch? I didn't watch Parent Trap or Parent, whatever it was called.
You watched Sister Sister?
Oh, I love Sister Sister. Sister, never knew how much you missed you. And now everybody.
The trade, I've been feeling some kind of way.
Sister.
Never knew how much I missed out.
Sister. Remember them with the Freaknik? Well, their version of Freaknik. Okay, what else did I watch? Moesha, of course, I watched Moesha the Parkers. Martin.
I didn't really watch Moesha that much.
You didn't watch Moesha?
No, not really.
You know, the Parkers was funnier than Moesha, though.
Because Countess, no shade, Countess held it down for Moesha until she left. Yeah, because she was funny she was funnier on Moesha than she was on the Parkers.
Well, because she had Monique for the Parkers.
Yeah.
Well, you know she could have had a record deal back in the day. I don't know why she didn't get a record deal.
She could have several albums out. Produced by Rodney Jerkins.
UPN definitely had a good lineup. What else UPN had? They had Girlfriends.
You're my church friend.
Church friend.
Praising through thick and thin. My church friends. Ooh.
Hey, sis. My church friend.
My church friend.
They're through thick and thin.
My church friend.
It was a show that was a comedy, and it was in Baltimore. Damn, what was that show called?
The Oilers.
The who?
The Oilers.
What was that?
I don't know. It looked like a show in Baltimore.
Damn, what was that show? Y'all in the comments, what was that show in Baltimore?
There was a show. The Rock was a show. Rock.
I didn't watch that either.
Mother may have, Papa may have, God bless the child that's got his own. That's how I used to sing back on them shows. But that's why they were singing on the theme song.
Okay, child.
I mean, child, I
I don't like the Parkers, but I love both stars counting on Star Search. Yeah, she was Star Search. So let me tell you about Girlfriends. I stopped watching Girlfriends when Tony left.
Agreed.
So
it just wasn't given what it was supposed to give.
You said I went to 7-Eleven to get a green Slurp.
Ooh, Crown Apple. Yes.
Remember we went through our green apple phase?
Yep, right at 7-Eleven because we got the chicken and the green out. Because I don't care nobody say that spicy chicken 7-Eleven chicken. I don't know what they put in that thing. I don't know what microwave they use, but it was good. See, already done.
It says sorry late, but CMI open. Girl, yes. Hold on, y'all. It's work. Girl, yes. Yes, it will be.
Listen, CW, yes, Nell Carter could sing. Give me a break, yeah, I sure need one. Yeah. I found where I belong. You know, I gave her vocal coaching too.
Am I missing something?
But on a whiter note, I did watch Full House too.
I
did. Stephanie Tanner was my girl on the show.
I like Full House. It
was the middle child for me.
Yeah, Full House was cute. It did what it needed to do.
It did. Then it got corny after they had the babies.
Yeah, it did what it needed to do.
It was giving what it's supposed to give.
It did what it needed to do.
What it's supposed to give.
It did what it needed to do. Ooh.
I thought they was pulling up our pictures for
Child, look at the awesome twins.
Child, they just look like they're just two career girls.
Like they like all they do is smoke cigarettes.
Child, and one got a deeper voice than the other one.
Ashley.
You remember the time? What? Yeah, what's up, sister? Remember the time when we lived in New
Oh,
York?
Uncle Jesse was gorgeous. Yeah, Uncle Jesse was. Yeah,
He still is.
he's still a child.
Bitch.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh. You said I watched Full House. I watched Step by Step, Boy Meets World. Child, I watched all the white shows.
I like yeah, and Saved by the Bell. I watched that too.
Oh, their sister is. Oh, she be acting her ass off now. You know my white. Okay, so my white shows were. Will I be there? No.
I never got into Friends. I don't care what nobody say. I just couldn't. I didn't get it. I did watch, for those old school people, I did watch Family Ties. What would we do, baby, with our love? They used to have every black person singing. And ain't no nothing, we can love each other. What do we do, baby, with our love? Then everybody saying, shut up, love. Listen, I was there.
I didn't watch Friends.
I was there for Family Ties. I didn't get into Friends. I didn't get it.
Friends.
There was only one episode I watched. It was like called Smelly Cat with Phoebe was singing Smelly Cat and she got a record deal. But that was it.
So my white shows were Charmed, Will and Grace.
Will and Grace #1. No, Golden Girls first.
Yeah, Golden Girls, Will and Grace, Charmed. I
watched Charles in Charge too.
What was my show? Oh, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
That was my show. Those are my top 4.
Love The Nanny.
And baby, and I love The Nanny.
The Nanny always got me together.
I love The Nanny. You said Michael J. Fox was a nasty piece of work on The Good Wife. I don't know why I haven't gotten into The Good Wife. Those are my show. The Desperate Housewives was my show. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all want to see some crazy, just unpredictable stuff, get into Desperate Housewives. I never forget. I binge watched it on Netflix one time. When I tell you that damn show is so good. Ooh, that show's so good.
Woo child.
Ooh child. All right, so let's get into our
next Autumn. Oh, Frasier was cute too. Seinfeld was funny. Especially the soup Nazi.
Oh, honey, let me tell y'all something. Baby, that Karen, child.
Karen was the best.
Karen
she could have literally been a spinoff.
So our good sis, our good auntie is filming a show. They say it's not a reality show. It's going to be she's pretty much going back to. I hate when I wish they would stop showing this picture. It says they're going back to. She's going back to her old like home and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be interested. You know, I love me some Wendy Williams.
Yeah, we love Wendy on this show.
I don't care what nobody say, honey. I love me some Wendy.
I love me some Wendy. I never loved this way again.
I love me some Wendy, honey. I never forget. She said, Wendy, Whitney. Whitney. Oh, how I have waited for this day. So kudos to our good sis, Mr. Wendy Williams.
Yeah, that's for securing the bag once again.
Without her husband being involved.
You talking about Rocky? I mean, I'd be getting them mixed up.
Calvin.
Child.
Cash Up couple #1.
So again, Cash App founder stabbed. Bob Lee argued over, Nema's, the sister before
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Cash App couple #1. I mean, but there's still Cash App couple #2 still out there.
So, okay. I'm not gonna read the whole. I read the story, but what you think really happened? Hold on. We don't need nobody to try to come after us. Okay, what you think really happened?
Child, was a gay love affair going wrong? Just
Allegedly,
allegedly, just kind of like that Versace story.
that was a good show.
Bitch, that was good, bitch. But I think it's a gay love affair going wrong. I think something's about to hit the fan. I don't know what happened. Allegedly, the argument led to another, and then you get the slicing and the dicing.
That was a good show.
But again, like Fifi said, stabbing is so personal.
Child.
I mean, yeah, I just feel like you said you were going to leave her. I just really think it was over a love affair thing. Hello, Atlantic Star. Hello. Trying to hide the way we feel, even though we belong to someone else. I can see it. But you know they're gonna make this a movie too, called the Cash App Couple. It'll be on Lifetime.
No, Lifetime for the women. This will be on Netflix.
No, it'll be for the women too. Yeah.
No, like all Lifetime movies are women movies, which I like Lifetime.
It's gonna be a movie, a Cash App Killer, or something like that. It's gonna be something. Cash App Murder, Cash Money Records. It's gonna be something.
What y'all think? What y'all think out there in the comments, child? Honey? What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all think it was? Y'all think it was a setup? Do y'all think it was personal? Do y'all think they were lovers?
I'm with Fifi. That was personal.
Oh, I got into Nip and Tuck. That was good. Cash Money Records, take it, child.
Yeah, take it for the 992,000. What's up?
How the Cash App Records.
Cash App Records, honey, for the 992,000.
Girl, you're working with some.
Girl, you working with the Cash App. Cash App. You can put.
You can work it with the Cash App. Cash App. Girl, you working with the.
Right. I'm with CW. I don't think he wasn't dating no sister. They was together, child. They're trying to make it clean as they can. But we know. And the person who probably stabbed him was the bottom.
What you got against bottoms?
Nothing. They're just violent.
How would you know? Huh?
What?
Hello? How would you know?
When they try to stab me back in Freaknik.
Well, we haven't even gotten there yet.
Oh.
How would you know if they're really dangerous?
How would you know? How would you know?
I say a prayer every heartbeat.
Trey's love is strong. It's all that I need.
Oops, wrong button. I'm multitasking, y'all. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. You said Juvenile going. So I'm waiting for Brandy to do her tiny desk. I would love like Little Kim to do one.
I would truly say that recently Duran Bernard killed it on the tiny desk.
Monica did one.
Yes, but shout out to Duran Bernard for recently doing that tiny desk. Them vocals was not to be played with that young man. And I was here for the whole show, and he was giving homage to Proud Family, and I loved it.
But that's an interesting story. So, of course, more details will come out because you just can't get rid of the founder and think ain't more details ain't gonna come out.
Right.
So hopefully the other Cash App couple can step up to the plate.
Yes, that the reigning Cash App couple, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all probably Cash Apping each other right now over a cookie at Quick Trip.
A great cookie.
Probably a cookie. Yeah, something there. At Wawa. They're probably exchanging an argument first, and then they Cash App each other. Well, I brought that peanut butter cookie, and you brought the raisin, so Cash App me that, please.
But I thought we were together.
We are together. But I still need that money. Could you please cash out me? It is.
I need that money.
Hold on, give me a second. This cookie was $2.99 plus tax.
I need that money.
Honey, listen. The cookie was $2.99.
I need that money.
Could you just listen to me? The cookie was $2.99 plus tax, which comes to $3.21. Can I please have that in my Cash App?
I need that money. I need that money. Let's get into our video. Silence on set. I'd like to start this over.
I had to beat a Karen ass cause she spit on me and told me I don't belong here. And it's my birthday today. Happy birthday to me.
I'm not allowed to eat here. No. I'm checking out. I'm gonna slap her ass. Yeah, I'm get out of here. Ma'am. She's a guest. I don't care. You can't put her out of here. What? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bitch. What's wrong with you, girl? No, fuck you. Spit on me again, bitch. Stupid asshole. Okay, I'm sorry. My ass out of here. Fucking. Woo!
I had to beat a Karen ass cause she spit on me and told me I don't belong here. And it's my birthday today. Happy birthday to me.
I'm not allowed to eat here.
You gonna play it twice? What's it to satisfy?
I'm checking out. I'm gonna slap her ass. Yeah, I'm get out of here. Ma'am. She's a guest. I don't care. You can't put her out of here. What? Bitch! I'm sorry. Bitch! What's wrong with you, girl? No, fuck you. Spit on me again, bitch. Stupid asshole. Okay, I'm sorry. My ass out of here. Fucking. Woo! Y'all.
I had to beat a Karen ass cause she spit on me and told me I don't belong here. And it's my birthday today. Happy birthday to me.
I'm not allowed to eat here. No. I'm checking out. I'm gonna slap her ass. Yeah, I'm get out of here. Ma'am. She's a guest. I don't care. You can't put her out of here. What? Bitch! I'm sorry. What's wrong with you, girl? No, fuck you. Spit on me again, bitch. Stupid asshole. Okay, I'm sorry. My ass out of here. Fucking. Woo!
Woo! Woo! She sound like Monique. Woo! My babies. Woo! I'm doing this for my babies.
I'm sorry.
All my ancestors would be her ass.
I'm sorry. That's a
You said a white woman lost her mind. She just spitting on people now.
child.
You said I thought the days ends went out of business. Right. Woo! Maybe that was that Ric Flair.
I'm sorry.
You said Alexa play Knuck If You Buck. Yeah, she spit on her. Spit on her.
I'm sorry.
Woo!
I'm sorry.
Woo!
Look, she beat her ass like your mama do. You a motherfucker did not tell you not to do what I said not to do. And you gonna still go outside. Yeah, I mean, every word had a hit, and I was here for it.
Woo! Because it'd been like, no spitting, no
With the
spitting,
right, no spitting,
no spitting. No spitting. No spitting. Wow, thought she was great. Spit.
You keep your liquids to yourself, ma'am.
No spitting. I don't ever want to be in a situation like that. I want everybody to keep their body fluids to themselves.
Please keep your body fluids to yourself. I don't want
them. This is also why I don't go to the Days Inn or the Holiday Inn.
What you saying at the Holiday Inn? Being all that friend.
You spit your mother. Remember, y'all. When New York was on Flavor of Love, she said, "You see that? She just spit on me."
Right in her mouth, bitch. Now that was like disgusting.
You said, was the white woman a guest or employee she had on it? She was a guest. She was a guest at the Holiday Inn. You put your motherfucking hands on me, bitch. Motel, you spit on at the Holiday Inn. Spit on at the Holiday Inn. Spit on at the Holiday Inn.
If you spit on me and I will spit you, no matter what the day I put.
You said I'm still in shock that nasty ass shit was an automatic. Automatic. How many licks does it take?
That is definitely you definitely go to jail for that.
You definitely can go to jail for that. Where was the worker? Child sitting behind there.
The worker was one hand. She don't have to go anywhere.
You said you was friends with Pumpkin on MySpace. Why we do MySpace like that, y'all? We did MySpace so wrong. Child, we could change our top 8 friends and had our songs playing and create our own backgrounds.
I think I still got my email and password to MySpace. I'm sure nothing has changed over the years.
We did. You said mama told me to be days like that. Woo!
So the shade of everybody. But the thing is, when Facebook first came out, I was with a selected small group of people because you had to have an active, valid college email to have Facebook. So I had to log in under my university email to get on Facebook. And when it came public, I was over it. So we were the originators before the public came to it. And ruined everything for us. We thought it was going to be a small little circle of friends getting to know each other.
Child, shut up, because you're still on there.
Is
okay, y'all. So we have a confession. We were there.
I have no regrets.
We were there.
I just want y'all to know that, we were there from every year from 1994 to 1999.
We were there.
Just let you know that we were marked safe from appearing in the Freaknik documentary today. Adrian Ford and QTheContentGuy from 1994 to 1999. We are deemed safe.
We were there.
Yeah. What we did when we were there, we fellowshipped.
I didn't do anything.
Neither did I. That's why we were there and we were safe.
So how did you fellowship if you didn't do anything?
It was a church service down there.
Why are you lying? Why you always adding God to this?
Because if it wasn't for the Lord.
You said I drove by but never left the car nor I drove by too. I was like, what's going on over there. Oh. Oh, okay.
This is me.
I was on that bridge. Oh, honey, right. I had it at the edge of the bridge, and you look over.
Is that Joe?
Oh, is that Danisha?
Danisha.
Yeah, that was me. You said to me, I was operating car, how to get in prank calls when cops arrived, no one was there. Ooh. You was I was too young, my family didn't live there. Well, in my mind, I was there, so y'all just go with me, y'all, because we was there.
We were there.
We were there. But I was like Fifi, I drove by. Huh?
Unsupervised, we were there.
Yeah, I drove by.
I drove in.
Oh, we know. So as you know, the documentary is coming out. We don't know when, but honey folks is nervous, the aunties is nervous. Freaknik says while an official trailer for Freaknik the Wildest Party Never Told has yet to be released, the upcoming project recounts the rise and fall of a small ATL HBCU picnic that exploded into a street party. Oh, it was a picnic.
Oh. Look at them girls. They wearing their Gucci cutters, Gucci cutters. I can hear the Tootsie Roll playing. I can hear Whoop Dad Is. I can hear Luke playing Me So Horny.
I want to play this video, but I feel like I'm going to get in trouble. So
follow your heart.
Follow your heart and not your mind. Oh, just let it go. If you got the time and I got the time. I don't know the words. Okay. I will say this, right? I did not like the videos that were being showed with 50 guys on one woman and all that kind of stuff. That was just like corny to me.
Too much hasn't changed.
No, too much hasn't. Well, to that extent, some of that has changed because you don't have multiple. I didn't like what I saw. I feel like.
How many pregnancies?
Say that again.
How many pregnancies and these kids don't know who their daddy is because of Freaknik?
I feel like women should be able to go out, dress how they want to dress, and not feel like they're going to get raped.
Well, you know how men are. You know how men are. They're just those hyper masculinity and that sexuality stuff. They're just so sexual creatures. And
I heard it was like an overcrowded black party that stretches for miles. I believe they had the people consent if lose concert consent feels a bit nasty. It says, Adrian, did you get a check from Facebook? I started a while ago too. The first check I got was for $700 for some class action lawsuit.
No, but I need to look into that.
I pretty much just seen it like on Twitter and on YouTube and stuff like that is where I saw the footage. Let me tell you something, honey. In my mind, that was my song.
Heather.
In my mind. Oh, Fifi, what you? Fifi, you said I heard the police AT. No, what else you heard? Because we might have heard the same thing. Let me just say this. I don't want the Freaknik. I don't want the Freaknik.
I went every single year faithfully.
I don't want the Freaknik.
I wouldn't have missed the year.
I don't want the Freaknik.
I went to Freaknik. Wouldn't miss the year.
Matter of fact, let me show y'all my outfit I would have wore. Let me show y'all my outfit I would have wore.
That's what you would have gave?
That's what I would have wore. I'd have wore this to Freaknik. It gives me, a little sexy down here and very like saved up here.
Because I mean, those currently still look like your ankles, but yes,
this is what I would have worn. So,
you would have wore that jacket too.
Mm-hmm.
Very classy.
Thank you.
Classy.
Thank you. Or something like this. That's what I would have wore. That's what I would have wore. Stiletto or pumps in the club. Whoever thought that these girls would get that up? You said in '94, I had a flat stomach and a big butt. It's all right now. Hey.
Come on now, Fifi.
All right, Fifi. We know where Fifi was at '94, sis. I ain't mad at you.
She was getting off not barred up with me because we had to go to work.
I had a concession stand out there.
Bitch, right at the bus station.
I was selling condoms and hot dogs.
Here.
Here.
The condoms cost more than hot dogs. And he got them for free.
He said, I came in, I hear my favorite hood rat anthem. Hey, stiletto or pumps in the club. Whoever thought that these girls would get chrome? We rockin' stilettos, ho. We rockin' stilettos, ho.
I'm here for Crime Mob.
All right, y'all. Let's get into it. So, we became friends. So, are we giving them the gutter, juicy?
That's why they got their liquor.
Without calling names out story.
I would love to put names out. It'll just make it so much better.
Okay.
But we got to stick to the names that we created.
Okay. So, who you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So, back in 2000 and
it had to be like way before the big time. So we're gonna say like 8, 9. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I became friends with a group of friends. Sanglisha Jones and Baby Gums. And y'all so messy. I became friends with a group of people, right? Me and Baby Gums, you would have thought what if you saw him, you saw me. You saw me, you saw him. I didn't know anything of Adrian or anything like that. I don't think Adrian knew anything of me. But we were friends with the same group of people. Adrian at the time, however, did not live in the same state. So that's how we were. That's why we didn't know of each other, because we didn't hang out.
So, my East Coast days.
So I would be like going on trips with them. We went to Sizzle, Miami Sizzle, which is Freaknik for the gays. I went to be supportive because I'm a supportive of the LGBT SWV TLC.
Okay.
Yes. So I am a supporter of them. So all of us were cool. And they kept bringing up this guy, Adrian. So I'm like, well, who the hell is Adrian? They would call him all the time when some shit would go down. They would call him when they wanted to complain about me. Well, I'm like, well, who the fuck is Adrian? And why I never see the bitch? So I never forget. I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead, but I'm gonna jump back. I never forget one time me and Baby Gums had an issue in Atlanta. And he had called Adrian. And I was like, well, what the fuck Adrian gonna do to me, bitch? We all the way in Atlanta. Because at the time, I didn't know who Adrian was. I'm like, well, who the fuck is Adrian? So they kept saying, I'm going to Adrian's house. I'm like, okay, well, I want to go to Adrian's house. I want to see who the fuck Adrian is. So they were telling me that, well, Adrian doesn't like people at his house that he doesn't know and things like that. So I was like, well, fuck that bitch. I mean, y'all, listen, if y'all know me by now, y'all know me by now. I was like, well, fuck that bitch, whatever. So time had went by, and I don't know if one of us had requested to be friends with each other on Facebook. I don't know who which one of us it was.
It was me.
So it was Adrian. So he sent me a friend request on Facebook, and we exchanged numbers. Y'all, The first word out this fool's mouth.
Don't y'all judge me.
The first sentence out this fool's mouth, other than outside, was, "Can we fuck?"
Because anything comes out of my mouth, I'm gonna say it.
I said, "Excuse me." I said, "Ma'am, I am sanctified, holy, saved, and a virgin." No, we cannot.
And
You said how many? How many were in the group? So for me, it was less than Adrian, because for me it was just Sanglisha, Baby Gums, and Big Booty.
Big Booty and I'm trying to say her name safely. Deidre Clemens.
Deidre wasn't my friend though.
Okay.
So that's the beginning version for me. So Adrian, you can take over and give them your beginning version.
So my side was Baby
Right, y'all, he nasty.
My side was Sanglisha Jones portrayed an image of Q. It was like Q's a slut, Q's this, Q's that. I mean, Q has an attitude issue. Q is always the middle shit. It was just like so much negative on Q. And they kept talking, but the things they were saying about Q, I was like, bitch, that's not like me. So I would laugh. I was like, well, how come? And they would give the same thing. Well, he didn't want to come. So I was like, why don't y'all invite him up? If y'all coming up to visit, why ain't y'all bring Q? Oh, Q didn't want to come. So I was like, well, fuck her too. So me, I'll say anything. So when I finally got, because I said, I'll break the ice. I said, because clearly they don't want us to be cool. So I'm going to break the ice. So the first thing I was like, when we fucking? And then Q was like, girl, I was like, bitch. And then we just started laughing after that. And then from there, like me and Q was on the phone like every day, like going in, and we were like so shocked of how much we had in common. It was like, I was like, bitch, where you been, bitch? Bitch, I'm gonna be ass when I see, because bitch, there's so many years in life you could have been here, bitch, and holding this shit down for me, bitch. So as Q and I got closer, we started to like exchange stories. I was like, well, they said that. He's like, well, bitch, they told me this. I was like, well, bitch, I ain't say that. He's like, them bitches lied. So when we start realizing that these bitches were lying, we just kind of like slowly. Q was the nice one. Q stayed. Adrian don't stay for shit. I left. I cut them bitches off without even letting them know they got cut off. I was like, I'm done with that bitch. He was like, really? I said, yeah, I'm done with her. Fuck her. And
but you jump in the head.
Okay, damn.
You jump in the head. So Adrian was like, I'm coming to town. I was like, oh, you coming out here for the birthday party? And he was like, yeah, I'm coming to town.
Oh, we gotta go back. We gotta go back.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
Okay, so Gums was having Gums' boyfriend.
Excuse me, Baby Gums.
Baby Gums' boyfriend wanted to throw a surprise birthday party for her and wanted our help.
Hold on, we can't give out the real names. I mean, they're very generic names.
Like, they're employable names.
Yeah,
all three of them are employable names.
He has his teeth. His gums are bigger than his teeth.
Yeah, like the gums just go over, and there's like a little bit of teeth down the bottom, just like this. Yeah, just like that. But that's all gums right there.
And we didn't give him that name. Actually, my homegirl gave him that name.
Yeah. So, Baby Gums, boo thing at the time, was like, hey, I want to throw a surprise party. What do you think? Blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, all right. So I said, well, let me call Q on a three-way and let's just see what goes on. So one night led to another night, that led to another night, that led to another night. So it was like an ongoing thing at night because Baby Gums boo thing worked at a pharmacy overnight. So that's safe to say that. A pharmacy overnight, and they did the overnight shift. And then it got to a point.
And he would always call us, and he'd be like, call Adrian, or Adrian, call Q, because I want to talk. And we would just talk, and we'd be reading on the phone and laughing and doing this. Yeah, that's all.
So
ooh, You said I went to school with a guy that was all gums and chuckle cheese, but his name was Cheese. Bye.
Bye. So, Baby Gum's boo thing was like, me and Q started to notice that boo thing was getting attitude if we didn't get on the phone or we wanted to get off the phone. Talk about, no, don't hang up. I'm calling you back. I was like, wait, who's in a, he said, well, bitch, who's in a relationship? So Baby Gums would call me and I wouldn't answer. And then call Q and Q wouldn't answer. And then call.
It'd be like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, child. We got to go to work in the morning.
Hey, bitch, I'm on the phone with your man, bitch. Why you worried about? Bitch, go to bed. Because we're on the phone talking to your man about your party. So get off the phone, bitch. So she would call. We saw her boring ass calling us, child. She's the most boring conversation, child. I don't know what she felt that was funny in her spirit, but it just wasn't in mine. So long story short, or short story long, the party was coming closer and closer. I was like, Q, I'm coming down there for the weekend. I'll be over. I forgot whose house was that? Whose house did I say?
Deidre's.
Okay, I stayed at Deidre Clemens' house.
Girdle.
So Girdle. That was, her name was Girdle.
Girdle.
So Girdle was my best friend at the time. And so I stayed at Girdle's house. I was like, all right, I'm gonna meet you. We're gonna get to this party. So we get to the party. Q can take it.
So we get to the party and everything's going good. Adrian, he was like, I'm outside. So I run out there. We screaming and hollering in the streets, hugging each other. Now, mind you, this had been the first time we had met in person. But we had been talking on the phone for months. But this first time we had met in person. So I run down the street, we hollering on this and that. So we run upstairs and we instantly, like, it was just like, you just took the phone conversation and you put it in person. And you said, oh, y'all taking me back with the light shade and younger day, child. That's all we do is get a little light shade. Q, I know you and Adrian gave that name. No, we didn't get the baby gum name. We did not give that name.
No.
Now Sanglisha Jones and Girdle.
Sanglisha Jones and Girdle. Mm-hmm.
We gave that name.
Absolutely.
So the party was happening. Baby Gum's cousin was in there. And
Who we love.
Yes, we loved her.
And she was for our shit.
She was for it. Y'all hear me? She was for the mess.
She was for our shit. She was like, oh, thank God somebody's here.
So the boyfriends, so we walk inside, the party's happening. The boyfriend's inside, and the boyfriend was like, oh, give me a hug, talking to Adrian, because I had already seen him. I had already knew him. Because I think if I'm not mistaken, me and him had went to like middle school or something together. So I had already knew him. So
and tell the audience everything.
So at the time, and Adrian does not want to believe this. He might believe it now, but he didn't want to believe it back then. Pharmacy had a crush on Adrian. And I kept saying, you know, he has a crush on you.
I'm like, bitch, I ain't the Jets. I don't know.
So we went in there and Adrian goes to give him a hug.
He went them long hugs because I'm very dramatic at times.
This was 2011
or 10.
2010. It wasn't 11. It was 10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It was 10. 2010. So you said I cannot wait to call somebody baby gums. Don't judge.
CW, go to bed. Go to fuck to bed. I'm done.
CW, go watch the game. Go watch the game.
Take your ass and watch the game.
So when Adrian pulls apart from the hug, the boyfriend was like this.
For those who don't know, Q, you want to let them know what that means? With a pin sticking out?
I just want y'all to sit. I just want y'all to sit with this for a minute. When the hug was finished,
I just gave a long church hug. That's all.
He went from this to this. From this to this.
So when I felt,
yes, pharmacy is the boy. Okay. Pharmacy is the boyfriend who worked overnight. Baby Gums was my best friend at the time.
Just my friend.
And just Adrian's friend. And Sanglisha Jones was Adrian's best friend at the time, and just somebody I said hi to. He was at attention. You said no, pharmacy. Everybody in the story is a homo. Everybody in the story is a homosexual.
A homosexual.
You homosexual?
You a homosexual?
You homosexual?
You homosexual?
You homosexual?
Oh, so you do the bending.
Oh. Don't nobody be bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending now.
Don't nobody be bending me over. You homosexual? So he was at attention, and I said,
it's a squirrel in your pocket. You just happen to see me.
I said, well, what you do to him?
I said, bitch, I just gave him a hug, bitch.
I said, I told you he got a crush on you.
And then I said, no, he don't, child.
I said, well, look down.
I said, oh.
And he tried to run to the bathroom.
Child, he ran to the bathroom. I said, where you going?
You said it was a warm frontal hug.
It was.
You said, child, Pharmacy was dating somebody. Yes, Pharmacy was dating somebody in the friend group, but had a crush on 2 other people in the friend group.
Yes.
And messed with somebody else in the friend group.
We'll get to that part later.
So, all this had happened. So he comes out the bathroom. He readjusts himself, come out the bathroom. Me, Adrian, and the cousin go into the bathroom, and we start going to the medicine cabinet.
That's what I did.
Bitch, y'all remember that commercial, the Southwest commercial, where the girl went through the medicine cabinet, everything fell out the cabinet? Well, it didn't fall out the cabinet for us, but we went through the cabinet. Y'all, we was messy. We was messy. I can't even, as much as I want to try to sugarcoat it, I can't even sugarcoat. Y'all, we was messy.
Because it was my idea. I said, bitch, I'm going to medicine cabinet. Let's see what's in there. Because we want to know whether she was taking pills or not. So I'm going to see. Open it up. Let's see. Because you know how the gays do. They want to know what bitch is sick, what bitch is not sick. So let's just go on there and see what's going on. So we went in there, open up, all 3 of us, open up the medicine cabinet. And all we hear is, what y'all doing in there? Come out of there. Sanglisha Jones. I was like, girl, just wait. Y'all, what y'all? I said, girl, we'll be out there in a minute.
You said Adrian is fine with the nose, cheek, goatee, and lock and man bun. Yeah, Adrian fine, y'all. He tall too in person.
Do y'all want to know how tall I am in person? Y'all want to tell you guys how tall I am? I'm gonna put it in the comment section. This is actually my actual height. There you go.
It ain't pop up yet. Yep, he tall, y'all. You said we know you're not taking Tylenol.
See,
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with them.
See, this was not a TLC second verse of waterfall situation. We was just looking to see, what was going on, what she was taking. I mean, he was taking at the time. We didn't know, so we just wanted to see, but we didn't find anything in there. So, and Sanglisha Jones kept banging on the door, talking about, y'all come my way, y'all don't. It's like, girl.
I was like, girl, we minding our business.
And another word we call her Rose, because we said that bitch, she about her age. She kept on saying that she was a certain age. I said, no, bitch, you was one of the original survivors of Titanic, bitch. You were around for a long time. I know that
Child, she was here before Adam and Eve.
Bitch, she was. Bitch, it was just her.
Good job. That's why the world's so raggedy now.
Listen, when she came to this world, she said, God, it's dark. And when she opened up and smiled and showed her pearly yellow teeth, that's where the fuck sunlight came from.
So
say something, honey. Listen, because Alicia Jones been around for a long time, and you remember she used to wear that partner here, bitch. So listen, so back in the day, honey, she used to be here, honey. Alicia Jones used to be around with Moses days and all that, honey. So she said, she said, honey, Moses told her, walk with me, and she said, okay, because she thought there was supposed to be a ball in Bethlehem. So she walked with Moses. So she's like, I'm thirsty. So she bent over and got that drink of water, and at the time, Moses parted that sea, and that's where that big ass part she in her head came from. Split that goddamn head through. Sanglicia's been around. She's one of them legendary gays. She's been around, child. Yes, child. Sanglicia Jones. Child. He said, let this staff be there. Child, the whole everything split and split that head at the same time because she was drinking water at the same time. But he split the sea. And that's where that damn part came from in her head, child, that S curl. And I swear her child, she's child, she's like oh, okay, let's get back on track with this story.
So we come out the bathroom. Now, mind you, all this is happening. This is the first time that we all the friends are all in one room together, right? You would think that if you see the people y'all didn't think would get along, getting along and having a great time, that you would just continue the friendship group. You would think that, right? So it's time to say happy birthday. You know how everybody just sing a regular version of happy birthday, or you might be like happy, you might switch it up, blah blah. If you're from Baltimore, you might hit the club version, all those things. Well, what is that? Oh, not a bee in my house. No. Oh!
It's raining man. Hallelujah. It's raining man. It just looked like that scene. I can hear you saying, I'm Blaine Edwards.
What was I saying, child? This beat got me distracted. Is this a beat, child? It's really a beat in my house. Hold on, y'all.
Beats in the trap, child.
Ow!
It's raining man. Hallelujah. It's raining man. So like Q was saying, you would think, since everybody met and everybody got cool, everybody should be like friends. Like, hey, you met Adrian, I met Q. Well, me and Q already been talking shit prior to all that. And, me and Q already knew, the tea, what was going on. So you would think that, hey, everybody should be cool. But at this point, everybody hated Q. Q, you want to take off?
So it's time to say happy birthday, right? Right. So you either do the club version or the Stevie Wonder version. So we sing a happy birthday. All of a sudden, Miss Center of Attention, Sangliciia Jones, because Sangliciia Jones thought she was a singer.
Yes.
Sangliciia Jones thought she was Patti LaBelle.
She thought she thought she was everything. So she said, I want to sing something special for my friend.
So we was like, well, y'all go ahead then.
So
how many? It was four core. It was four main of us. Four main friends.
So mind you, me, Q, and Baby Gum's cousin is sitting on 3 stools in the back. That's the worst place to put us. So Alicia Jones got up, and I have to do it because I imitate it every year for everybody's birthday. But she got up and she said, she did that too. She said, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear baby girl. Happy birthday to you. Hallelujah. So we are in the back like, bitch, is she gonna finish? Is she still singing, bitch? I'm hungry.
Bitch, I said, is she serious?
Bitch,
I said, bitch, is she serious?
I said, bitch, she's serious, bitch.
I said, bitch, is she serious?
And the cousin said, shit, she could did that at a funeral.
Child. So that was the night that we met. That was the night that we realized that we really didn't need them as friends. I mean, we kept them off about another year or so. But when I tell y'all it was so much mess, so much unnecessary mess.
They had nothing to do with us.
And it had nothing to do with us. Absolutely nothing to do with us. It was just messy. It was like I said, it was unnecessary mess. It was competition. It was competing for this and competing for that.
I didn't get that part.
It says why they didn't like you. So it says why they didn't like you too. So I think the problem was I had a lot of mouth back in the day. I still do. But I've always been with the shits. I have always been with the shits.
No, seriously.
Ever since I've been a baby, I've always been with the shits. I am one of them kind of people. I want to get into as much trouble as I can without getting arrested.
Yep.
It makes the night, to me, it just makes the night better.
Yeah, sir. It makes it productive.
But I only want to do that with people I trust. I'm not going to do that with everybody.
No.
So I'm always trying to get as much trouble, talk as much stuff, flirt, get numbers, and your man's drop top, stuff like that. So I've always been with the mess, and I've always been the mouth of the group because I don't like if you my friend, my brother, can't nobody say nothing. The only person that can read you is me. Can't nobody else. Can't nobody read Adrian in my presence but me.
And nobody can do Q but me.
Because I'm gonna go the fuck off.
Yep.
So so the reason why I think they didn't like me or didn't consider me a real whatever their issue was because I was getting all the numbers. I was not scared to like walk up to people and get numbers and do this and blah blah. I was the one when we went to Miami, they pissed me off so bad in Miami that I actually left a day early. And at the time, I could never understand why I couldn't get Adrian to go on the trips. I was like, we going to Miami, child. Come on, we can have a good time. Blah blah blah. He was like, nope. And normally I can get Adrian to pretty much do anything. He would not. He would not budge off of. He was like, nope. I am not going. And I was like, why? And he was like, nope, you'll find out. And I'm like, child, whatever, child. So when I went that last trip, I called him. I said, child, I apologize.
I need a thing. Bitch, I apologize, bitch. I said, I told you. I said, I don't do that.
That trip was so fucking messy. And I'm talking about mess where I'm like, okay, y'all, hold up. Y'all doing way too much. We supposed to be having fun. You out here trying to break up fights. It's 15 niggas sleeping on the floor. The gays come down here, child. They sleeping on the beach because they ain't got no hotel room. And you want to take them in like you Mother Teresa or B. Gaddy. We trying to save the world. I'm like, I can't do this.
Bitch, you think about the shit Alicia did is what they did on Pose.
Right.
When she picked that one from the park.
Yeah, right. That damn boy came to Miami and did not have nowhere to sleep.
Not a
and was fighting in the hallway with the man who let him sleep in his hotel room, and Sanglisha wanted to jump in. Come on, Q, bitch. You see how big he is? I know my limitations. Bitch, he was so motherfucking big. That's kind of nigga you talk shit when you get in the elevator as the door closing. And fuck you too, nigga. That's how big he was.
But when the door's like this much going in,
You know, he was you know what? He was big like Latasha, like Tamika husband, the security guard.
let his big ass go.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And you think what I'm gonna do?
Mm-mm.
And at the time, honey, I was a petite 350, girl. What I'm gonna do?
Child, petite.
So I think that's why they didn't like it. Then they hated when me and Adrian became friends. Again, to this day, I mean, I don't really know. I don't know if Adrian will know or not, but to this day, I still don't know why they had a problem with us becoming so close, because
they didn't want I felt like they didn't want two of the same people together, because I think they were banking on us to clash because of personalities. We both have two strong personalities. So they was banking on like, oh, them motherfuckers, as soon as they meet, they definitely gonna like each other. And it was so opposite. It was like, bitch, you're me. And we come and say, I said, bitch, you're me. And I was like, I never met no one who was just like me.
Right.
So it made me laugh. I was like, bitch, we stuck. We know too much.
And we're people who can turn any tragedy into a comedy. We both experienced things around the same time, or the same, not around the same time, but the same kind of way, with family members and things like that. And we can turn those situations into, like, somebody could pass away and we'll talk about it, and then 20 minutes later we can laugh about something. So it's like, but they were banking on us. They were banking on us to get into fisticuffs. Like, they was like Adrian said, like, oh yeah, these bitches, they ain't gonna like it, this and that. Honey, look at us now.
And still.
So that whole weekend was nothing but filled up fun. And so Adrian would come down like a couple, like it seemed like all the time he was coming down or whatever. And then, child, so I was on the phone. I was like, child, I'm gonna come to Pittsburgh. I didn't know nothing about Pittsburgh. I didn't know where Pittsburgh was at. I didn't know Pittsburgh was in Pennsylvania. That's how much I didn't know nothing about Pittsburgh. I was like, child, I'm gonna come to Pittsburgh. And he was like, well, come on. So me and Baby Gums go to Pittsburgh. Let me tell y'all something. And Adrian learned that day, I don't do heights. I don't do heights and I don't do hills. If anybody been to Pittsburgh, baby, Pittsburgh got some baby Mount Everest hills.
Bitch, it's just like LA. It's
hills.
Like LA and San Francisco hills, that city got hills. So Q called on the highway like, bitch, we're on the highway, but I'm looking down and seeing land way down there. You know when you on a helicopter, you know when you're on an airplane and the shit look like this from the top of the thing. Well, that's what the fuck he tried to describe how that shit looked like, and I was like, what? He's like, bitch, he said, bitch, I see all that land, child. I was like, it's gonna be okay.
So I get to Pittsburgh and I'm like, Lord, I'm too young. I'm petite 350. I just want to go to Pittsburgh and save my marriage. So I just want to go up this hill and save my marriage. So when I get to Pittsburgh, Adrian was at work and his mother was having some issues with a neighbor. So, honey, his mother is my mother and my mother is his mother. I pulled up, jumped out the car. I was like, what's up? Where the problem at? Here go this big head bitch. Yeah, what's up? Where's the problem at? Girl.
Get your ass, girl.
Get in the car.
Get your big ass in the car.
So get to Pittsburgh. I'm scared out my goddamn mind because, and I get it, right? If you live in your area, you know your area. Well, let me tell y'all something. Adrian and his damn brother and sister and cousin and uncle, best friend, this and that. honey, a teacher, maybe the way they handle them heels. Maybe the way they handle them heels.
He said, bitch, you're the best driver ever, bitch. Especially the time.
Child, they was heading the way they was. I was in the car like,
oh, looking out the window like this.
So we went to Pittsburgh. I had a blast in Pittsburgh, kept going back to Pittsburgh, and then we ended up going to Cleveland. So we had to get our passports and stuff like that to go to Cleveland.
We had to get blood work done, and they checked us for lice and everything else, child, to get over to Cleveland, child. And they gave us condoms and stuff. I was like, what we need this for? We just visited family. I mean, child gave us condoms, child, gave us hazmat outfit and everything else getting Cleveland. I was like, child, okay, we guess we here, child.
Yeah, they gave us a COVID shot. They had COVID back then.
So they had COVID back then before COVID became popular. Mm-hmm. So, and they said, welcome to Cuyahoga County. Please take a number, child. So we got the Cuyahoga County, which is Cleveland. Very interesting. Cleveland looks just like Detroit, and Detroit looks just like Chicago. I think they all like look alike. It's just, yeah. And then Cleveland was next to that big ass ocean, and
across the street from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So I love skylines, right? In Pittsburgh, the way that I used to come into Pittsburgh because of where Adrian used to live at, the skyline was like fucking gorgeous.
Pittsburgh has a gorgeous skyline.
So we in Cleveland, and I said, "Oh, child, take me downtown." This fool gonna say it's right there. Where? I don't see it. He's like, "Bitch, you're looking at it." I was like, "Oh, I want to go home."
He kept saying, "Bitch, can we go back to Pittsburgh?" I was like, "Bitch, shut up! You want to enjoy yourself up here in Cleveland." So after all that shit we went through to get in here, bitch. Shit. Donated to the Red Cross, all that blood I done gave, plasma and shit, just to get in motherfucking Cleveland.
So we go to Cleveland, and one of my favorite trips was our trip to
Cedar Point.
Cedar Point. Okay, y'all. So we go to Adrian's best friend at the time, well, it's still best friend, but at the time he had this foundation or part of this group, and they would do like trips and stuff like that. So we were all on this bus and things like this. So it was this group of boys like acting all funny or whatever, and they were trying to like, well, they were trying to like mean girls or whatever, and they was like, well, everybody, because we sat right in the front. I'm like, I don't trust these hoes. We sit right in the front. And the guy was like, all the cool kids sit in the back. We was like, girl,
what's how old are we?
So about 20 minutes into the drive, we in the front. Well, I don't know who the gentleman was, but we in the front. And when I tell y'all, we was cutting.
We sit across from the porn star.
Oh, y'all, it's this porn star who he has a D on like tattooed on his forehead.
I think it's. Can I say his name?
Yeah.
A Day or something like that.
Day. Mm-hmm. So we sit across from this porn star, and I kept doing.
You bitch.
I have a tendency of staring at people for like. So we went to a cookout, and this drag queen, I guess, or whatever, didn't have no teeth in her mouth, and I just kept staring.
You're like. So Q was like this. So I was sitting next to you. I was like, stop it. He's like, what? Bitch, I'm trying to figure out how she eating all that corn. I was like, Q, stop. Fix your face. He's like, what, bitch? Look. Bitch, how she that motherfucking corn? I said, Q, she's right across from us. But how she that motherfucking corn? I said, Q, and she just sitting there, don't even have no idea. She just... And Q's still sitting there looking at her like, how she eat all that motherfucking corn, bitch? I was like, stop it, Q.
Yo, I was just trying to figure out how she was eating that corn. I was curious. So if I got older and lost my teeth, I was taking notes. So,
bitch, goodbye.
So we sitting on the bus, and I kept saying, he looked familiar. And I was like, I was trying to get, because it was 4 of us, and that was on that we all went together, and I was like, he looked familiar. Where do I know him from?
We got a bitch.
I was like, the boy sitting right there.
I'm like,
And I said,
this bitch did. I was like, oh, let me see the video, bitch.
I said, right here. So here we are like this.
Oh, bitch, that is him.
Bitch, that's him. That's him. So we get to Cleveland, we get to the park, we get on the roller coaster, we all have a good time. We get back on the bus, and
the power went out on the bus.
Well, soon as we got on the bus and the door closed, it poured down raining. I mean, it poured down raining.
Because Q and I was over it because we got on that roller coaster that went in a circle. I said, bitch, I'm done. I said, like this. I don't ride things that go in circles and loops. I'm out. I'm going to the bus. You was like, bitch, I'm already ahead of you. Everybody said, I said, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. I'm going back to the bus. I don't give a fuck about this trip. So we wait on the bus and it rained and everybody got all wet and soaking. We just watched them out the window.
So we get on the bus, right? And the power go out. This is the funniest thing that big-headed bitch ever said out of his mouth.
The funniest thing she ever said out of her mouth, baby gums.
That bitch says, we're not gonna play what's in baby gum's mouth.
She said, we're not gonna play that game. Guess what's in baby gum's mouth? Bitch, the way we hollered up. Wait, and then we screamed on purpose.
Oh, we was screaming on purpose. Y'all, we was doing, child, when I tell you we was so immature, child, we was screaming on purpose. Child, we was doing dumb shit. Every time they was hit the brakes, we was hit a corner, we would scream. Child, we was screaming. Bitch, they were so over us. But it was just a
but you know, everybody wanted to sit in the front on the way back.
On the way back.
Don't sit with us now, bitch.
Like, no, go on to the back.
Going back to the popular. Go back to the popular girls.
Oh, and at the time we didn't like that song Refill.
Oh, hated that song.
Until our homegirl started singing it. And she can sing. So she was singing. I was like, oh, I like that song. What song is that?
He's like, Refill. I was like, Refill? Bitch, she made me go out and buy that CD, bitch. Because she was sitting, and my friend, she got real big tatas. So she was sitting, she's like, can I get a refill? And I was like, why do I love that song now? So she want to thank her for us liking that song.
You said, when are y'all coming to Atlanta?
I will actually, Fifi, I will be in Atlanta at the end of this month. I will be there the weekend of the 28th. So, yes, I will be in Atlanta for that entire weekend, the 28th, 29th, and I'll be flying back out to Houston on the 30th.
Well, there y'all go. Exchange numbers, child, because, I'm Atlanta out.
Yeah, so I'll be in Atlanta. I'll be in China, Atlanta. I got to get my passport to fly over there, too.
So that was a trip, child. So we just so from there, we started connecting. There you go. Yes, y'all connect for dinner. Y'all gonna have a good time.
Yes, absolutely.
Let me tell y'all something. I met up with Gabor and Autumn. We had a blast. Well, the 3 of us had a blast.
But y'all didn't, because y'all didn't share Cash App.
No, we paid our own bills. So yes, y'all.
Yes, I am on Instagram. My Instagram is Adrian Ford. Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 second. I think, matter of fact, I think I can pull it up here. But I am on Instagram, Adrian. I'm surprised none of y'all follow me on it. That's why I don't post anything on there, because I'm like, well, ain't nobody following. So I ain't gonna post nothing. Shit ain't nobody follow. And when y'all start posting shit, then I'll start doing shit. When y'all start adding on, then I'll start doing shit on Instagram, because I can be the fucking most if I need to be. But I'm gonna step outside of that realm of gospel. But I'm gonna reread it because I think I've been reading it wrong. So don't judge me. I know you guys can hear me. I appreciate you guys for staying with me. But it is underscore just Adrian Ford. So when y'all get on there, just click on underscore Adrian Ford. I will put that there for you guys on Instagram.
So during that time we had moved away from, like, we started like slowly like exiling them out the group. So Adrian was like, I'm done with Saglisha. That bitch calling ain't picked the phone up since then. So baby gums, I was like, but child, come on. Let's just, because he was dealing with this boy who was a queen. So I was like, child, come on, just come on. Adrian was like, nope. I was like, child, please, nope.
And then I helped get that bitch in school. That's how much of a good friend I was. I was like, you know what? You want to do something? I'm gonna get you to go back to school. So I didn't broke my neck to get her to go back to college. I like went above and beyond for her because I wanted all my friends to succeed, and she just couldn't handle all that, and she chose her mother, Sanglisha Jones, and got caught up in that. And I was like, you know what, Q? I'm done with this bitch. So that's your friend, and that's it. I'm done. So I want to hit great. I bailed out gracefully, and I hit that block button. I kept pushing, and I ain't talked to her since.
And for me, it was November 2012, because Brandy had just came out.
Mm-hmm.
And he had called me, and I never picked the phone up. I'm good, because some shit had happened and some stuff had went down. He had said some stuff behind my back, and people came and told me. I was like, I'm good without you. I'm good without you.
No, seriously.
And ever since then, me and this fool have been friends heavy. We have gotten into so much trouble. And then it does not make it any better that I have two other friends that came into the group who are just like us.
So imagine 4 people out and about, ready for. So, okay, guys, so let's get a little juicy. So there was a time, so I finally gave in. So he was like, bitch, come to Atlanta. I was like, okay. You was like, bitch, for real? I was like, yeah, I'll go. I was like, but they ain't there, so bitch, I'll go.
Which Atlanta is this? Because we went to Atlanta several times. Is this Atlanta that we went with?
My favorite will still be, I don't know, I like 16 and 17.
Okay, because I'm about to say, if it was the year that we was with, what's the name at? Because I told you leave that bitch.
You talking about Walmart?
I'm talking about Alki.
No, that was Alki 15?
Alki was 15 when we drove to Atlanta.
Yeah, Alki was because the other times we flew.
And we stopped past my mother's house.
Yes.
And she gave you some iced tea, but not him.
Yeah, she was thirsty. Well, she had alcohol, so she was.
Let me say something real quick before Adrian get into that story. Me and that bitch got into it. I told Adrian, I said, you leave that bitch in Atlanta. Let's go.
Seriously. And I was like, I can't do that. But I think it was Atlanta 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I never forget.
If it was Walmart, it was 16.
Yeah, it was Walmart. Because Walmart
Kendu was 17.
Yeah, Kendu was 17. Walmart was 16. And that particular year, 16 was the year my foot, I don't know what happened to my foot. Something wrong with my foot, my whole, I don't know what side of my leg or my foot. I was going through it like, bitch, my feet was hurting. And I had cute shoes and everything, but I was like, bitch, I can't walk. I can't walk these long distances, but I'll be with the fuck shit if need be. And we get out, we hang out, we met one of my old associates and his group of friends, and we didn't understand how they all got together. It kind of reminded me of that old show with Mr. T in it and all his group of friends got together. You try to figure out how they all were like, y'all know that show with Mr. T back in the day. And all those people, they were all solving crime, and we didn't understand how that all, we didn't understand how that all got together. So, Walmart, one of their friends we call Walmart.
Can you explain to the audience why we called him Walmart?
Yes, the A-Team. That's what they look like, the A-Team. Yeah. Yes, they like the A-Team. It didn't matter. We didn't get it. Okay, so Walmart had the audacity, bitch, to have on. Yes, that's what they look like. That's what they look like, bitch. The A-Team. We didn't get it. Okay, so Walmart had on these orange Dickies with this white shirt and these orange and white shoes. I was like, bitch, Walmart. Every day she wore Dickies out of Walmart, would match with a shirt. And she thought she was stunting the girls down there without. Then the one time she had the full Dickie outfit on. It was the buttoned up top and then the lower bottom of the Dickie outfit. I said, well. So every time she says something, I'm like, Walmart. And she's like, you stupid honey, you crazy honey. I was like, Walmart, stop. So we had a phrase that weekend. We would call everybody the certain name. So when Walmart was saying, that's when Q learned that Adrian walks away. So throughout the time in Atlanta, as much as my feet was hurting, I walked away from everything. When Walmart would try to mimic what we were saying and doing, I would walk away. When Walmart walked towards us, I would walk away. And then it got to a point I walked away and Q started walking away so much that we ran into two group of girls who was actually trying to get people to register to vote. So we said, well, hell, let's do it too. So we're walking around telling people, bitch, you need to sign, you need to register to vote. There were some people I was like, girl, you look like you got a felony, girl. You can't vote this year. But you go on, come on, vote. So there was a couple that walked past. And he like grabbed this man. Me and Q look, we always like all of us together. It was me, Q, and the two girls. We was like, bitch, we don't want your motherfucking man, bitch. We want you to come and motherfucking vote. Did you register to vote? Bitch, you lying. So we were doing that. So we're trying to get people to vote, trying to get people and we were on this whole entire park. So they were having some kind of YouTube show going on, and they were asking people scientific questions, but they knew that people were going to fail these questions, so they could put them online and clown them. Well, they caught me, bitch. They caught me and Q, and they asked me some scientific question, and I answered it. It's like, it's right. I said, I know. Bitch, y'all tried it, bitch. I don't know about y'all, but we good. So the next day we linked up with like another group of people, and then they were doing in the park HIV and AIDS testing, and me and Q volunteered to work for them too. We was like, well shit, we did. We got people to vote yesterday, bitch. We might as well get bitches to get tested today.
You getting the years confused.
Am I?
Because that happened out last year that we went to Atlanta and we were bored.
Oh, was that 18?
Yeah, but you could tell them that story, but that wasn't part of that year. So 16 was the voting, and 16 so there was a show on YouTube called About Him, and they had a premiere. And
okay, so yeah, they had the premiere of About Him. So Q and I got tickets, and we sat there. And that's like with Rico Pruitt and all them when they were all doing that. And
it was a good show on you. If y'all ever want to look at something about gays and stuff like that, it was called About Him. The first seat, like the original About Him, not all that stupid shit that came out after that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Q and I were sitting in the audience, and they were playing the finale premiere, like a premiere because they wasn't airing it on YouTube. So we was like, well, bitch, we need to see what the fuck happened at the end. So me and Q sitting there, Q looking at me, I'm looking at Q. I said, Who are they staring at?
And I was like, and we did like this without like turning our heads. I was like, why are they staring at us?
I said, girl, girl, I don't know.
I was like, I felt awkward. There's something on us. Like, why are they staring at us?
So I played it off and like turned around, but the chairs behind us were empty. I was like, trying to think that maybe you looking at somebody else. I was like, hey, pay attention. So after the premiere happened, the audience was asking questions and they were talking, but they kept looking at us. So I really felt uncomfortable. I was like, why do they keep staring at us? And back in the day when Rico Pruitt was on the show, everybody wanted Rico Pruitt. They was like, hey friend, hey best friend. Everybody wanted Rico before he turned porn. And I was like, well, I said he keeps staring over here at us, and we don't know what's. So Q will say, bitch, I'm ready to leave. I can't leave in the middle. He's like, bitch, I'm ready to go. So that was the premiere about him. We still don't know. Being head of night and gracing us with her talents. Legend. A legend. You understand me? A legend. Not a Palmer. Not a McDonald's. Not Bojangles. But a legend. This girl sold out U-Haul. This bitch sold out motherfucking Church's Chicken. Shout out to Lil Mo. That's my bitch. I fuck with you, Lil Mo. I brought that album with Triple Aluminum. Which album? I got the Girl Next Door. What was the album after that? The Girl Next Door Part 2. But Lil Mo caused a fight. And I don't appreciate that shit. I didn't feel safe. I was scared. I was petrified.
Can I show? Can I?
Which one? Atlanta. We had great times together. So every time, and listen, when that happened, me and Q just got out the car. We both had our red cups filled with liquor and just walking down the street. I said, oh, bitch, they fighting. Hurry up. Come on.
We had literally just arrived to the club. Like, I mean, like within 5 minutes, they started fighting. And that was me. I'm TMZ. I was holding the camera closer and closer.
I'm just standing there watching with my drink like.
So there was this guy, I ain't gonna give him no shine because we know how he is. There was this guy who I thought something was gonna happen, and we were flirting all night, and they started shooting. So, y'all, we were drunk. We had to be drunk because now that I think about this, there's no way I would have did what I did. It's no way that I would have did what I did.
Yeah.
Adrian runs behind the tree.
Yes, I did.
Which is the right thing to do. My stupid ass runs in the middle of the street with the bull.
Oh, this hand. So mind you, while they run across the street, I can hear the ricochet of the bulls like, and I see that bitch run. I said, bitch, get bitch. So I'm like drunk and hiding on the side of the streets. I'm laughing my ass off. They shooting and shit. I'm like, bitch, you back, bitch in the street. So I'm like, oh, what's that still, bitch? I said, you dumbass bitch, you gonna run in the motherfucking street, bitch, you ass there. I said, we'll leave you right there on the motherfucking street in the ladder, bitch. I'll buy that motherfucking street like this, bitch. I was like, bitch, I sat over there, bitch, and I'm hollering laughing because I was drunk. I said, bitch, if we didn't have killed that night, bitch, we'd have been like, we'd have been in the morgue like this. So shit goes down in Atlanta. Then it was that the year we went to the Waffle House and we don't know what we laughed about? Okay, so something happened in the Waffle House. Me and Q got in the car.
This was 2016.
The fun year. We got in the car from the Waffle House. I don't know what was said to this day. We don't know what was said, what happened. All I know is I could not drive.
We stopped in the middle of the street and just laughed.
We stopped in the middle of, everybody knows, if Fifi knows, in Riverdale on the main road. I forgot the main road when you come off from the airport, whatever, that main road that goes, where the Waffle House and all the other things down there. So anyway, we were sitting there and we in the middle of the road. We could not stop laughing. My back was hurting. Everything. We don't know what we were laughing about on that drunk shit.
So then we pull up to where we were staying at, and I had a date, a hookup that I was supposed to go on. There was a dog that was standing there on the steps. And at the time, I didn't have a dog, so I thought all dogs were mean. They said Riverdale offered $285.
Yes.
85, 285.
Yeah, Riverdale Highway. Yeah.
There was a dog, and the dog had went down the steps. And so I had this jumper set on, and I couldn't get up the steps because it kept falling down because I had loosened it up. And I was like, bitch, get the key out, get the key out. So we could finally get in the house. And he was like, don't you got a date to go on?
And the dog was sitting outside the door like this. I was like, looking at people, I was like, bitch, don't you got a date? I said, girl, go get ready for that date, bitch. And Q was like, fuck you, bitch. I'm not going there fucking where, bitch. I'm the motherfucker. I said, bitch, fuck that dog, bitch. Go on your motherfucking date, bitch.
So in 2017, because we went to Atlanta like 3 years back to back, it was just us two. So it's a very dangerous combination. So in 2017, we went to Atlanta, and that was another fun year. And we had this thing where we dare each other to do stuff. So we went to Atlanta 2017, and we we went to this party. I'm trying to figure out what happened in 2017. We went to a party. Yes. We went to a party. I went to my homeboy's house. And my other homeboy from New York had just moved down here. My big bro had just moved down here, moved to Atlanta from New York. So we were all hanging out with them. But me and Adrian had went to a party where my sugar daddy was there. I had a sugar daddy back in the day.
You had a sugar daddy.
I had a sugar daddy back.
Could you tell sugar daddy? Can you tell the audience the read I gave you?
So sugar daddy, he was older. He wasn't old, but he was older than me because he was a sugar daddy, and he knew he was a sugar daddy. I never forget that year. Remember we went to the year, and that bitch kept calling me broke.
And sugar daddy
kept calling me broke. That bitch kept saying like, "You broke, bitch. You down here, you broke, bitch. You ain't got no motherfucking money." I said, "Okay, bitch, I'm gonna show you." I said, "Let's go on down to Lennox." He met me in the middle of motherfucking Lennox and handed me a stack.
And I'm just sitting there looking at glasses, laughing. So
I turned back around. I said, "Huh? What was you saying?" Oh, okay. So we had booked, child. We were just trying to get down there. We had booked this goddamn hotel next to a cemetery.
Bitch, it was a funeral, bitch. I said, bitch, it's a funeral, bitch. And it started raining. I said, oh, that's terrible. So I started singing Boys and Men, bitch, looking out the window. I said, bitch, it just.
So Adrian and our friend at the time, they had went off. They were going to go off or whatever. And I went with you said I look like a sugar baby. I wish I still could be a sugar baby. And we all of us were at the ATM, right? It was like a gang of us around. Let me tell y'all something. I have never been red to my face the way that I was red to my face. And I normally I'm quick with it and I have a comeback. I didn't have anything to say other than fuck you. So we were reading each other back and forth. And Adrian says to me, well, all right, y'all, I gotta go finish having fun with Dance With Your Father over there. And started singing Luther Vandross, Dance With Your Father, as they were in the car and they pulled off.
Bitch, I looked at her, I said, dance with my father again. And bitch, and I drove off, bitch. Honey, and he just said to like, Bitch, we was in that car. Bitch, we hauled back to that car. So me and this mysterious friend get back to the hotel, and
So I'm standing in the middle of the parking lot, and he will say, "You ain't got nothing to say." I was like, "Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! You won't turn around."
by that time, child, I was on 85, child.
So we split up that night, right? So we split up and we come back the following.
I was supposed to have a it was supposed to be a sneaky link.
But at that time we were calling it Soldier Girl.
Yeah. Okay. Our sexual moments we would call Soldier Girl. I'm like, girl, I had a Soldier Girl last night. That means we just hooked up with somebody random, and it just is what it was. So I was like, all right, girl. So I'm about to, I'm in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna go, do what I need to do. I'm gonna blow it out when we get to the hotel. So we stopped at Circle K, Circle K, and the person was like, I'm hungry. I was like, all right, well, let's get some hot dogs. So we got some hot dogs and stuff like snacks on at Circle K. So get back to the hotel, a little bit of touching and a kissing and a rubbing. I'm squeezing, the cheeks and all that, all the good stuff. That's like, oh, well, let me go to the bathroom real quick. I need to freshen up. Child got to that motherfucking bathroom, bitch. All here. And I'm my mind, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm out. So I said, bitch. And then had the nerve come out that motherfucking bathroom. I didn't hear no motherfucking sink turn on. And that bitch laid in that motherfucking bed thinking, you gonna cuddle with me, bitch? And you got fecal matter on your fingers, bitch? You think you gonna cuddle, bitch? Fecal fingers, bitch. And then the bitch snored. First you got fecal fingers and you snore. And then I don't know if you was dead or alive.
So I get back to the hotel because I came back like in the middle of the night or whatever. I get back to the hotel and I walk in and I get into my bed. So he was snoring and then he stopped. Let me tell y'all something. I promise y'all not. He stopped breathing.
It was like
at the same time, me and Adrian sat up and looked at each other. My exact words.
Exact words like, God tell him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, bitch, your motherfucking DNA is on, so bitch, they found it, bitch, you going to jail, bitch. Oh.
Child. I said, honey, your DNA on him, so good luck, bitch. I'll let everybody know where you at. And I rolled back over and went to sleep. I
and
said,
yeah. It was like, I said, bitch, I'm about to go over there and cuddle with you and go to sleep, bitch, because this is not where I said, bitch, this bitch over here dying with her fecal fingers.
Y'all, we have had a time. I have gotten us kicked out of hotels.
We got kicked out of hotels. I done got high off
the edible.
I
said, do not drink and take the edible at the same time. Child, I got this. I ain't worried about this.
So listen, so we went to Charlotte and Q argued with the lady in the hotel. So we get kicked out of the hotel. I said, bitch, I'm homeless now. So our other friend found us another hotel and we stayed or whatever. So, our mutual friend like pulled up like all these little cookies and shit. I was like, what's that? Q was like, bitch, they're edibles. I was like, okay, bitch, I ain't ever had one. I was like, give me one, bitch. And he was like, no, bitch, no. If you get one, bitch, you only eat half of it. You don't need to eat the whole thing. I said, bitch, give me a fucking edible. And our mutual friend's like, yeah, take the whole edible. So my dumb ass, I ate the whole. I said, they like cooking. Ain't nothing. So we get to the club. And the girl that worked in the hotel that we got kicked out of was a bartender at the club too. She's like, hey, you made it. And she looked at Q like, You made it. I was like, hey, she's like, I got you, baby. What you want, triple Hennessy? I was like, yes. So Q was like, bitch, I told, don't you drink, bitch. You just had an edible. I was like, bitch, bye. So club going on, bitch. I'm drinking, we and this and that. And all of a sudden, bitch, out of nowhere, it just hit. Bitch, and I felt like I was in Michael Jackson Moonwalker when they leaned over to the side, bitch, they went down, bitch, they went back up, but bitch, I looked down and bitch, my leg wasn't moving. I was like, what the fuck? I said, why is everything going down? I said, oh shit. So Q can walk into me, look at you, high on drugs. This is sad. So he's like, come on, let's get this bitch some water. So we left to the other side of the room and went to the other side of the bar, and they was like, give me all this water. And all of a sudden, they start talking about the meme of the lady in the hotel on the register, bitch. And I thought that was the funniest fucking thing in the world. Oh, talking about getting Wi-Fi in the club and working at the club because working at the club by being in the club and working from there, getting the Wi-Fi connected. So I'm laughing off this shit. We get in the car and we get back. We go to Jack. No, with the cookout. Cookout. Q turns around and records me. Look at this shit. Look at this. On drugs, strung out. This is real sad. So I'm sitting in the back seat like this. I was like, fuck you, bitch. So I'm high. When you eat an edible and you have Hennessy or liquor, that shit lasts a long ass time. Cause the next day, this bitch, good morning, everybody. I said, you bitch. I said, bitch, I should just smother you in this pillow right now, bitch. Well, we need to get dressed. No time need to be wasted. Let's go. I said, you bitch.
Yeah,
we got kicked out the Hilton. We had to stay at the day's end. And when they had that fight, when she got spit in her face, that motherfucking hotel smelled like weed and everything else. We were in that bitch. I said, see, this is what you get, bitch.
Yeah, I got kicked out the hotel. It was my fault, but it really wasn't my fault. I could have shut up, but I felt like I was being disrespected. And then the cook came out from the back, and I was trying to figure out why the cook was out there. So I was just cussing everybody. It was over money. They had took money off my car, and they tried to say they did take money off the car. So when I told her to put the money back on the car, her smart ass gonna say, "Well, I'm not the one that took it," and that set me off.
Oh, it just set the whole thing. I was like, oh gosh. But the only person, yeah, I just said, I'm just gonna go outside. I said, and thank God we have a mutual friend that is like very understanding of every situation, but we're not. So we just go to him for everything. I was like, well, what do you think about it? Well, I think you guys are really gonna be the best person ever to bring that mutual. So we get to the mall the next day, and I'm high, and our friend met their little hookup. They're a little sneaky link, and they walking through the mall. So, bitch, I'm right behind them with the camera singing "Have You Ever" by Brandy. And then we have a mutual friend that every time Q says some shit, they come after me. Every time Q talks shit, they attack me.
You keep laughing. Stop laughing. I tell you, stop laughing. What do? You laugh.
Remember that in DC? Remember he chased me all the way around a car, and I said, wait, so we got in the car? I wish people could see that Facebook Live on New Year's Eve. We get in the goddamn car. I said, I'm out of breath. We go Q in the front seat. Well, you is fat, bitch.
Let me tell y'all something. We got New Year's Eve stories. We got Philly stories. We got DC stories. We got Atlanta. We got more Atlanta stories. We got Charlotte stories. More DC stories.
Cleveland story.
We got a Cleveland story. We got a Cleveland story. Child, Cleveland almost didn't exist, bitch. By the time we was gonna get finished with it.
We'll tear that motherfucking city up. But anyway, because we want to give y'all more story time. I think we should give you guys story time, another part 2 of story time next Sunday. But for those who are going to be in DC for Memorial Day weekend, they invited Q and I to be in DC. Now we're going to tell y'all this: we don't go in clubs. So we'll be there for Memorial Day to celebrate with the LGBT, TLC, SWV, and Escape people, but we do not go in clubs. So if y'all see us with the Weekend Session shirts on, you see my thing on there, Adrian Ford, you'll see Q the Content Guy. Definitely show us love. We're going to show you love and all that good stuff. So we will be in DC Memorial Day weekend. We'll probably have a live show up there. So I'm excited to be in DC for Memorial Day weekend, which is next month. So those who are traveling to that area, please come see us. I'll be stopping in Baltimore too, because I got Baltimore stories, and everybody know Wilkins Ave.
Oh, sure. I got honey.
The shit I did on MLK.
Well, you know, I live up the street from there. I'm really going to try to do this year, but knowing me, I've been a guy messed up and forget to do it. I'm trying to get into the habit of every time all of us get together, not just me and Adrian, but all of us, because you have to see all of us in action. I try to get us to record it, but so much shit be happening at the time, I forget to pull the camera out.
And we be really forgetting. It'd be some funny ass shit.
So I'm gonna try my best this year to get it done. I have a friend that all he wants to do is fight and cuss. So hopefully I can get him on camera.
I think one of the funniest ones out the crew.
All he want to do is fight, fuss, and shop at Ross and Marshalls. So, and I know if this bitch sees this video, he gonna call and cuss me out.
And I'm not laughing this time because the bitch can say, "Whoop your ass too."
In fact, let me call him right now, see if I get this. I'm like, you want to get on the show? Hold on. No, not fighting cuss for real. Well, he do cuss a lot, but not fight for real. He from Jacksonville.
Hello.
Hey, friend.
Hey, what's up?
I'm on YouTube right now. I'm not gonna show you because you ain't got no clothes on. You gonna get on the show with us when you come up here for Memorial Day?
I'm coming up there for Memorial Day.
That's what. Oh, you're not coming up here for Memorial Day no more?
I didn't know I was.
Girl, you said you was coming up here.
I did.
Yes.
Okay.
You gonna get on the show?
Yeah.
If you gonna let me record us out and about?
Okay.
What you doing?
Nothing.
Bye. You being nasty. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Girl, you like you being nasty. Who over there? Oh, okay. I like that nose ring on you.
Oh, thanks. Stuff I got it redone.
Oh, it's redone.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. Bye.
I ain't saying shit.
Autumn, you gotta go to Atlanta. Oh, that's my other best friend. I call him Jacksonville. That's my other best friend. And him and Jason be hanging out. Him and Adrian be hanging out. Him and Chris be hanging out. Child, Robert be hanging out. Child. You gotta meet. There's like 15 of us.
It's a good crowd.
It's a good crowd. But Autumn, you gotta go to Atlanta, girl. You gotta come to Atlanta. Y'all gotta come to DC.
And I'll be in LA in October.
Yeah, I'll be with him because I'm gonna have a better experience this time with Adrian. So
yeah, so the shit I did last time in LA, I have that on footage, but I just won't put it out there.
You said that's because
let's just say I got molested by celebrity hairstylists in LA. I didn't know at the time that they was doing hair for all these people, and I got molested, and I liked it. All right. Anyway, so that's just that's neither here or there. And that person is watching the show. You know, if I come to LA, it's on. But just on to go shop and things like that. Just fellowshipping. Yeah.
Fifi, you and Adrian got to hang out. Girl, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Autumn, you already know we're gonna hang out with you, girl. You ain't even got to worry about nothing.
Autumn's she's already locked in.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all something, honey. Let me tell y'all something, honey. Autumn is one of the nicest people that I've ever met. It was like I knew who she was. It was like I knew her. Like we had such a good time. And the same thing with Good Boy. It was such a good time. So y'all, it was, those are some really, really good people. It's always cool to meet people off of YouTube and just, hope for the best. So it was really, really cool to meet with them. Now I don't know what the hell Autumn had me at, child. She had me at some white people's bar, but that's my twin. She was a good time. Good Boy was a good time, and the Cash App couple was the Cash App couple. So
we gotta talk. No, never mind.
And I wish that Autumn would have warned me that the wind was gonna be pushing me down the damn street when I was in LA. But yeah, it was a nose ring. It was a nose ring. He got it's a nose ring.
Y'all are definitely twins.
Yeah, like honey, Autumn, honey, that's my sis.
And Autumn is such a sweetheart. And I don't even know you, but I love Autumn's energy. I love everybody who watches the show and interacts with us because y'all have my stuff. Like we talk about the show after the show. I'm like, did you hear what she said? Maybe they were fasting.
What was you gonna say about the Cash App couple?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm staying out of that one.
How the home could be, the door kind of cracked and somebody could.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Because the door kind of cracked with their relationship. Y'all want to say hi to my dog before we leave? Come here.
Kingston!
Come on.
Hi, Kingston! Hi, Kingston, man!
Say have a good night.
Say hi, Kingston!
Say hi, Auntie.
Oh, bitch, you lesbian. Hi, Kingston!
Say hi. Say have a good night.
Listen, Kingston is a very spoiled dog. If he was dyed red, he would be that dog.
Okay, child. Come on, get down. I'm breathing too hard. All right, y'all. Yeah, he's a Labradoodle. All right, I didn't get him started. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, and we gonna see y'all next week.
Yes, we're gonna do part 2 of confessions because there's so much stuff to talk about that we didn't give all the way through. So.
Tell us what y'all want to hear. In
a comment. Let us know what y'all want to hear. I know y'all want to hear some sexual stories, some deep, nasty gut. What you do, you nasty slut. You tell us, and we'll and Q will give you all his Soldier Girl moments, and we'll listen together.
I don't have nothing to tell.
All right, court's adjourned.
We can tell y'all about our New Year's. We can tell y'all about the New Year's for Escape, or we can tell y'all about the New Year's in DC. We can tell y'all about Philly. So y'all let us know which one of those stories y'all want to hear, because I know which one I want to tell. All right, y'all have a good night. And it does not involve me being a hoe. All right, y'all have a good night. Y'all say bye to Adrian, and we'll talk to y'all later. Good night.